I would like to say good evening and thank you for coming to Decades. Go ahead. About 3.5 or 4 months ago, we started a new campaign at the Greek America Foundation called Project Hope for Greece. It was a very difficult time happening in our homeland, happening in the country that has given us so much. Not just us, but has given the world so much. So we felt it our responsibility to awaken a sense of philanthropy in our country for the people of Greece. And that's why the Greek America Foundation launched Project Hope for Greece. The idea behind Project Hope is to provide sustainable support to the people in need. We have identified 3 areas of giving that we will support with your help. Our first area of support that we're giving money to is the immediate needs of the sick, the homeless, the hungry, the poor, the desperate. I don't know if you've been following the news, but about 4 days ago on the front page of the New York Times, there was an article about more children in Greece going hungry. HIV infection is up 35-fold in Athens. Tuberculosis is a major epidemic in Greece. Malaria is outbreaking in the Peloponnese. These are the issues that we are going to help working with Doctors Without Borders and a number of other organizations. The second area of interest we're focusing on is vocational support. We're working with a number of organizations that are helping young Greeks get back to work. We're working with institutions and nonprofit organizations that are allowing for incubators to happen, small businesses to form out of these incubators that are then hiring people in the community. The third area of support that we're focusing on is education. We will be providing scholarship grants to low-income and disenfranchised Greek youth to attend American institutions of higher learning in Athens and Thessaloniki. We came up with this concept to launch a campaign of ambassadors of hope. We figured we could inspire people throughout the country to want to get involved and to want to do something. And we didn't want to go to the same people over and over and over again and ask the same people for money. We wanted to go to other people and inspire them. So we launched the Ambassadors of Hope campaign, and we basically are now enlisting people throughout the country to host events, to host a party, a cocktail party, a breakfast at their law office, a party at their pool, and we've had remarkable support from throughout the country. We've raised over $100,000 so far from small parties like this. We've had big events all over the country: New York, Baltimore, Chicago, Pittsburgh. I just came from an event in Miami, Florida, where Dr. Andreas Zakis hosted a fundraiser with the Skirtis family in Miami. We're just really excited about the response. And one of those people who immediately responded to our call to arms is Christos. Christos said, Christos sent me a message one day and said, "This is really inspiring. I'm very proud of where I come from, and I need to do something too." And he said, "What can I do?" And he came up with this fabulous idea of having this shopping event, which doesn't just happen tonight. I don't know if you've been online, but there are people who've already logged in, because I have people tweeting me from Chicago saying, "Don't buy that jacket because I want it." So it's an online shop that Christos has selected his own items and stuff. It's remarkable the support he's given us. All of Project Hope for Greece is going to culminate the weekend of May 25th when we come back to California for the Gabby Awards. And this is where we need your support. We are planning an amazing, unprecedented weekend that has not only never before happened in Los Angeles, but has never before happened in the United States, in the Greek community. We are very fortunate to have some great support from people like Christos and a number of others, including our good friends at Earth Friendly Products, who are sponsors this year of the Gabby Awards. Kelly, Vivian, thank you. Where are you? There you are. You're right in front of me. Thank you.
In this Vivian, look at the dress.
What's that?
In this Vivian, look at the dress.
Vivian is representing Gabby on stage. She's going to come out doing this at the awards. Allow me just for a moment to tell you a little bit about what's happening that weekend, and my goal is to excite you, the local crowd. We already have over 500 people that have booked their tickets and flying in from all over the country and all over the world. We've got people coming from 34 states and from 7 foreign countries. We have a group coming from Australia. We have a big family coming in from London. We have people coming in from Monaco. We have a lot coming in from Greece. Our weekend opens on Thursday at a beautiful home in the Hollywood Hills that we're hosting an event for our sponsors. It's being hosted by Leon Lovathetis, who just left because he knew I was going to be announcing his house party again and all of you were going to crash it. On Friday morning, we'll be making history. We, a little Greek organization from Chicago with 2 employees and a lot of volunteers, including me, nominated a woman named Olympia Dukakis to get her star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. And although we were told it wasn't going to happen because she's too old, because it takes about 5 or 6 times to be nominated, she's getting her star. And it's happening the weekend of Immediately after the Olympia Dukakis Star presentation, we're going to be hosted by the Nederlander organization in the foyer of the Pantages Theater. We're going to have a little exhibition dedicated to Olympia Dukakis, including her Oscar and her Golden Globe, which she's bringing with her. We'll have a collection of her movie posters, beautiful reception. Her whole family's going to be there. Friday evening at the Grauman's Chinese, we'll be doing a beautiful event called Greek Night at the Movies. I don't know if you all know this, but the Greek America Foundation has been responsible for producing 5 short films already. So we'll be showing these short films that night. It's going to be a beautiful night of films. One of those filmmakers happens to be here. Where is she? Alethea Vramis. I have to tell you all, Alethea is one of the proudest moments of my life as a Greek American. She made this Kickstarter or Indiegogo campaign. She called me one day and said, I'm finishing UCLA, my MFA program. All of my classmates are shooting their thesis films on the streets of LA and in sound studios. And she said, Greg, I want to go to Greece. I want to shoot in Greece. And I said, there's a crisis going on and you're nuts. She said, I want to go and film in the country where my yaya came from. And she did it, and we helped her a little bit. We helped her announce and raise money and all this stuff. And tomorrow night, I'm going to be sitting at her table because that little film is nominated for a student Emmy. So that's one of the films we're going to be showing on Friday night at Gabby Awards weekend. Immediately after film night, Greek Night at the Movies, we're going next door to Madame Tussauds, where we've rented out the entire museum for our official welcome party. The welcome reception is being sponsored by the Butari family. Butari wines are going to be plentiful throughout the whole weekend. Saturday morning, we'll be doing a little breakfast at the Lowe's Hotel, inviting all of our ambassadors of hope to come and talk about Project Hope, to come and talk about what the results of the campaign were. Saturday night, how exciting. We're all going to come to the red carpet at the El Capitan Theater. It's an almost 100-year-old theater on Hollywood Boulevard. We're going to have a full red carpet going on. We have amazing, amazing, amazing people coming. Our award presenters, our nominees, our award winners. We're giving a Lifetime Achievement Award to Sid Ganis, who's former president of the Academy. He's bringing his whole Greek family from Brooklyn. We've got a Visionary Award to Patricia Field, who is the Academy Award nominated costume designer for Sex and the City, Devil Wears Prada. We're giving an Excellence Award to Carrie Antholis, the president of HBO miniseries. And we'll be giving a number of other awards depending upon the category. We have remarkable people coming in. Her name is Sophia Amoroso, and she runs a little company called Nasty Gal that was just on the front page of the New York Times as the fastest growing company in the state of California. Remarkable story. She started selling vintage clothing on eBay. And eBay kicked her off because she was making too much money, and then she went and started Nasty Gal, and several $100 million later, she's now on top of her game. So she and Christo are going to be on stage together presenting the award to Patricia Field, who's a fashion legend. The award to Carrie Antholis is going to be presented by Greg Yatanis, who's the director of House and Grey's Anatomy. Now he's doing Banshee. And Greg will tell you at the event that he met Carrie Antholis at a Greek America Foundation event in Laguna Beach 2 years ago. So this organization has been more than just an organization that does events. We do scholarships, we build bridges between people, we give opportunities for young people, young talented directors like Alethea, and so on and so forth. So the award ceremonies at the El Capitan Theater, in the foyer of the El Capitan Theater, for your enjoyment and perusal, because I know you're all going to come early and not come right at 6 o'clock. We have an exhibition going on called The Greeks of Hollywood. And we're going to have movie posters and Olympia's Oscar and all this fun stuff that tell the story of how the Greeks impacted Hollywood over the last 100 years. We've invaded the historical societies. We have original photographs of the Pantages story, the Skouras story. We have a remarkable collection. But the amazing and most amazing part of the component of the exhibition is a collection of 37 never-before-seen photographs from the set of America, America, a film that was released 50 years ago this week. That was an Elia Kazan film that was shot in northern Greece. The set photographer was a good friend of mine from Provincetown, Massachusetts, named Konstantin Manos. And Konstantin was a young set photographer who was here in Greece shooting, got this opportunity, and then he put the pictures away, and 50 years later I was visiting, or 49 years later, I was visiting with him, and he said something about Hollywood, and he mentioned something about shooting pictures of Melina Mercouri and Phaedra, and then he said, oh, by the way, and he pulled out this binder full of contact images, and there they were, photographs from the set of America, America. I mean, this is epic stuff. This is historic stuff. After the Gabby Awards, it'll be a 2-hour program, I hope. After the awards ceremony, we will then be going to, oh, and by the way, we're planning a beautiful tribute on stage intermittently throughout the awards ceremony. Visually, musically, acoustically. Elena Paparizou will be doing a dedication to Melina Mercouri. It's going to be stunning. It's going to be a stunning night. And then after you've all been emotionally charged and cried and applauded and all that stuff, then we get into our cars and we go to Paramount Studios, where we are creating the most amazing after party, open bar, full dinner. Argyro Barbarigou, the chef, the celebrity chef from Greece, will be preparing an amazing menu. Elena will be doing a full Greek performance. We have a DJ coming from Chicago that'll do the in-between. And it's going to be a full-fledged party till 2 o'clock in the morning. Don't party too late, because on Sunday morning, we have done the impossible. What have we done? Mickey Mouse will be wearing a fustanella all day on Sunday. Disney is spending almost $500,000 to turn the park Greek. Every restaurant at Disneyland and Disney California Adventure will have Greek food. Mickey Mouse will be wearing a fustanella the entire day. Greek wine, Greek food. They're going to have dancing. They're going to have what they call the citizens of Greece. So you'll be walking around the park, and all of a sudden here comes Socrates, and here comes Plato, and here comes Aristotle. They're going to have a whole section for young kids doing athletics and teaching kids how to throw javelin and all that kind of stuff. So, and then we close the weekend on Monday of Memorial Day for those of you lucky enough to be sponsors, because we have to be good to our sponsors. We're closing the weekend on Laguna Beach at the home of Peter and Paula Faseas, who are board members of the foundation. They're from Chicago, but they have a beautiful home in Laguna Beach, in Three Arch Bay, actually. And we're in gratitude to our sponsors. We need your support. We can't put this weekend on without you. We need you to come. We need you to tweet. Tickets are not expensive if you look at the bigger picture of what things cost. And here's the kicker, all of our proceeds are going to this. So we need you to come. We need you to tweet. We need you to Facebook. We need you to support this event. I need every single one of you to get excited about this and to want to be a part of this weekend, which will never happen again in this town. 2 years ago, we did the Gabby Awards at Ellis Island in New York City. I was in New York, much like I'm here now, a month, 2 months before, and I'm telling everybody, our Thursday night party in New York City was at the Bulgari shop. How many of you knew that the Bulgari family is Greek? Their name is Bulgaris, and they're Greek. And Nicola Bulgari was there telling his family story that 3 generations ago, their great-grandfather was Sotirios Bulgaris. So we had an amazing weekend in New York. The New Yorkers were kind of like, who are you people? Who's the Gabby Awards? Who's the Greek? You know, we're an organization based in Chicago. We're like nomads. We like to travel. We like to go places and share the vision and the mission of the Greek America Foundation with everyone. So same thing has happened here. There's a lot of people out there saying, who are you people? Why are you coming into our town? Well, it's not your town, it's my town too. And it's your town and it's everyone's town. And you know, I just think it's ironic that we have 980 tickets available and we've already sold almost 500 to out-of-town people. So we need your help. We need your help. We need you to shake trees. We need corporate sponsors. We're still not there yet. We really need you to come through. It's going to be an amazing weekend, and it's never going to happen again because we're going to move it in 2 years somewhere else, and that other somewhere else is going to have the opportunity. But more so than that, for this. For this. Because I don't know where you all come from or how far along you are generationally. My parents came from Greece. And I owe them something. My parents are products of hope. They came here to this country hoping for something better. Now this is all we can give back to these people. And I think we have it in our hearts and in our souls. That's all I have to say. Project Hope is going to go on. If any of you want to become ambassadors, it's a remarkable opportunity to give back. You can host an event, you can host a barbecue. We've had amazing ambassador events. We've had people host their birthday parties, and in lieu of gifts, they've asked for donations. We've had barbecues. Easter Sunday, we have 6 people hosting Easter Sunday barbecues for Project Hope at their home. So there's a lot of different ideas out there. I mean, you can do a green party for Project Hope, and everybody can walk out with these beautiful gift bags with laundry detergent in them, right? What do we have? What's our treat?
Ecos Laundry Detergent, top-selling green laundry detergent in the world.
Which Real Simple magazine just named like the #1.
That's right.
For couture clothing, right?
Couture clothing for your extra gentle clothing.
So anyway, I've kind of capitalized. I know Christos wants to say a few words. Welcome you to his store.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you all for coming. I really appreciate it. It's been awesome, and I will do anything for Greece. You know that. So so again, thank you for coming, and thank you, Greg, for letting me be a part of it. I cannot wait for Memorial Day weekend. And next week on Dukes of Melrose, if you're watching, is the big Greek Easter episode. So my mother does shots of ouzo. And you were there, Helena. Mary was there too. So
and by the way, the Gabby Awards is going to be a big Greek reality show competition because we've got you. We've got Jenny Poulos from Flipping Out is our MC for the event. And we've got the sisters from Georgetown Cupcake are going to be there. And they've got their show TLC, Blue TLC. Are we allowed to say that in this building? Anyway, guys, thank you all. Thank you very much for coming. Whatever you buy tonight,
proceeds are going to charity. My online auction just launched. I'm doing really well already. Someone bought 5 pieces of my collection, so I had to part with a bunch of things, but it's selling online already. So
whatever you buy tonight, if anything, proceeds go to Project Hope. Go to the website, go to Facebook, tweet us. If you have any questions, I'm here. Thank you all for coming.